Ron, what do you think Soto here, this Soto signing means to the Mets franchise?
I think it's the most important signing that's ever happened for this franchise. I woke up on Monday morning, and I had known a little bit before then, but my little guy, who bleeds the orange and blue already, was running around the house screaming, "Let's go, let's go." So it was just so electric that it's happened to the Mets, that it happened with both the Yankees and the Mets going full bore for the same player. All of those reasons, I think, have proven that this is just an incredible, historic signing.
And Ron, of course, you called the American League Championship Series. That Soto at bat against Gaddis, I mean, that was incredible. How would you describe Soto's ability to meet the big moments?
Wow, that's a great question, Sal. I've never seen anyone any better at a younger age than he is. He understands the moments. He takes it up a notch. His level of concentration is already off the hook, but in big moments, it seems to go to another place, which all great players seem to be able to do. But to be able to do it at such a young age, 25 years old is what he did it in the postseason, and now only the tender age of 26 is truly remarkable. Those skills usually don't happen till much later.
And Ronnie, I think the beauty about Steve Cohen and the Soto signing is that that's all that's going to be it. I mean, there's more to come here. So what should be next for the Mets? What should be the next priority?
You know, the hard part about this is that whether they got Soto or not, you know, there's a half a dozen to 10 moves that they still have to make because of all the free agents that they had. And they knew that coming in. They were going to have to pivot if they didn't get Soto. But getting Soto surely answers a lot of the offensive questions that they have. But in watching the team last year, you know, their two best aces the entire year were Severino and Minaya. They've already lost one, Severino, to the Athletics, and they're not assured of getting Minaya back. When you look at their bullpen, at times, most of those pitchers in the bullpen had some moments that were career years for them or career months or whatever, but they weren't able to sustain it for the long season. So the bullpen has to be answered to as well. So there are a lot of decisions that have to be made. David Stearns certainly knows that, and it's going to be interesting to see if the Mets are still on some of the great free agents that are out there, despite having signed a player for $765 million.
What about the protection, Ron, for Soto in that lineup? Would you look to bring Pete Alonso back for that?
I've always wanted Pete Alonso back, and now I want him more than ever. I think what's going to happen for Pete, and this is just my opinion, of course, is that you know, if there are 2 or 3 teams out there that want to give him an extended 6-7 year contract, I think that he's out for the Mets. But if he kind of falls into the Mets' lap late, and what I mean is those offers aren't out there, and the Mets can offer something maybe with a high average value, but for less years, maybe that's a way to get Pete back. But depth of lineup is key, and Pete would certainly help that.
Ron, thanks for your time. We appreciate you hopping on and talking Soto with us.